What's up, guys? It's me again, Solo. I try to do a video about the difference between Rikers Island and Upstate. And for those people that never went upstate, never been in Rikers Island, or has had people that been in Rikers and never been upstate, it's a big fucking difference. Big difference. I mean, at one time, when I was younger, I really didn't want to go upstate. If I could do my whole time in the island, I would have done it because at that time you could smoke cigarettes. The commissary was a little better. There was more rec. You go out to rec and stuff like that. There was a lot of things that you could do. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about it is that, the visits are right there. It's not like if you go upstate, unless you in Arthur Kill, you gravy because Arthur Kill is like what, like about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, maybe. That's not maybe 45 minutes away. That's beautiful. You see, now when you go up like Collins, where I was at, that's 10 and a half hours away from New York City. Actually, from New York, that's far away. So, but to tell you the truth, man, let me tell you. Once you go to Rikers, once you hit the Rikers Island, that you go into those fucking bullpens, my brother, my sisters, there's a fucking smell. And it smells like pint, like a different kind of cherry pint. And yo, son, that smell, you can smell it, man. You can smell it. It stays in your clothes. Sometimes when I used to get locked up, and the first thing I used to do is go to Central Booking, and in Central Booking is the same thing because they use the same bullshit. Right there, I knew I was in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So, that fucking smell. Ask anybody. If you don't believe me, once I get off this, and if you know somebody that been in the island, let them know. Yo, listen, is there a smell in Rikers Island like some kind of cherry? And niggas will tell you, bro. Niggas will tell you. All right? And that's one. Two, the commissary. The commissary, you see, when I was young, I didn't give a fuck because I always liked the cookies. I'm a cookie monster. You know what I'm saying? I always like the cookies, Kool-Aid, candy bars, sweet tooth. Your kid, sweet tooth. And back in the time, they used to have this carrot cake that, my God, this carrot cake, man, and I never seen it again. I never seen that carrot cake again. It was fucking humongous, man. I wish I could do it, but I wish I could show you how big it was. As a matter of fact, it was something like this, B. Something like this. Or maybe like this, and by like this fat. I swear to God, it was by like this fat. I used to eat one carrot cake, 2 milks, and drink 2 milks, and I was good. And I was good. Believe me, I was good. You know what I'm saying? They had stuff like that. The last time I was in the island, they had these fucking, not the last time, the last couple times that I did my parole violations, they had these fucking white rice in the bag, mini rice in the bag, and they had this little fucking meat, chicken, whatever the fuck, beef, whatever the fuck, and being honest, it tastes the same shit. Everybody should be like, yo, let me cook. I'm like, no matter who cooks, it tastes like the same shit. I'm serious. Don't get me wrong. You eat it, but after a while, you get tired of it. That's why when I had to go to the store, God bless me, and I had money there, my thing was always cold cuts. Cold cuts. Believe me, I used to buy the ham, the cheese, the bread, and then they started selling peanut butter. I started buying peanut butter. What else? I started buying the peanut butter. They always had soda. But a soda, I was one of the guys that fought for the sodas and fought for the radios back in 86, 87. I fought for that You know what I'm saying? I was one of the motherfuckers there that was fighting for that shit. And also, I fought for the razors. Can you believe they only had one razor for every inmate in the house? That means they were in the cells are 31 inmates. One razor for 31 inmates. And the dorms, you had, I think, was 64 or 68. One razor for 68 motherfuckers. That's no good. So I remember the time that I wanted to shave, and this was in C-74, and the CO gives me a razor, and I shaved. Bang, 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 bang. So I said, here, I'm thinking he's going to throw it away. He puts it to the side, and I said, yo, you don't throw that away? He said, nah, somebody got to use it. And I looked at him, B, and I went straight to the dogs. I went straight to my people and said, yo, son, we got to fight. We got to do something about this razor, man. People got AIDS, man. People got HIV. People got this. People got that. We could get this shit from the razors, bro. So it took a couple months. I remember what happened to me. I remember I went upstate, came back home, and my following bid, they had razors for everybody. Believe that. But the only fucking problem is they call razor early. Like about 8 o'clock in the morning, they call for fucking razors, B. That's crazy. But anyway, it's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now, the clinics, garbage. These are doctors and nurses that didn't pass a certain amount of score, so they stick them in Rikers Island, like, fuck them, throw them in Rikers Island, let them work in Rikers Island. These are the doctors that didn't have the stomach to be a real doctor in the hospital. So I call these motherfuckers third world doctors, okay? A lot of African doctors, a lot of African doctors and West Indian doctors work in the island because they're not good enough to work in regular hospitals. That's what I see, Now, upstate. Oh, and let me tell you something. I feel sorry for someone that will catch a heart attack or someone that will break a leg or something or get cut in the face. And I've seen it happen many times. I've seen that shit that the motherfucker go, they stick them in the infirmary. And from the infirmary, they patch them up and then they send them to the clinic, to the hospital, outside hospital. That shit takes hours. And by the time that man comes back, if they didn't catch the guy that cut him, they're gonna bring him back to the house and pack his shit up, and they're gonna put him in another house. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But now, this is upstate. You ready for this? When I went upstate, and where was it? Where did I go first? I went to motherfucker. I went to not Auburn. I went to Ulster. Brother, when I got to Ulster, no, I didn't go to Ulster. I went to Elmira. When I went to Elmira, B, I saw that big ass, beautiful, clean ass mess hall. Son, the food was 1,000 times better, 1,000 times. And then when I got transferred from Elmira, that I went to Ulster, I had to stop in Ulster for a day or two. When I went to Ulster, son, I thought I was in a fucking restaurant. I swear to God, I thought I was in a fucking restaurant. That's how nice the fucking place looked. The food was, man, listen. And the thing about upstate, man, that upstate, you got your own little cube with your bed. You got your 2 lockers. You got commissary. If you got somebody sending you money and you fortunate like that you can get somebody to send you at least $50 every once a month. Let me put you like this, B. With $50 every 2 weeks that you get, you good. You good. I'm being honest. If you get $50 every 2 weeks or you get $100 a month, you are fucking good. Because the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna spend the whole $55 to buy, because you're gonna buy everything. You're gonna need sandals, soap, deodorant, this, that, blah, blue, blah. You're gonna have a mother load. And then, let me tell you right now, okay? you're gonna need somebody to help you with your commissary, because over there they sell canned sodas. Yo, son, the commissary, Rikers Island commissary cannot touch, not even get next to Upstate commissary. And the food, oh my God, that's another thing, B. The food is outrageous. Hold on, let me take this off. Let me take this off, man. And and that's, hold on, guys, hold on. Let me take this shirt off because it's burning hot. All right, it was fucking straight up hot. So, like I said, and then not only that, you go to the yard 3 times a day to the yard, B, and you don't need no SEALs to walk you. None of that shit, B. You go to the yard, they call C2, C4, C5, whatever the fuck you at. Go to the yard. All you gotta do is just sign. Everything is, you gotta sign out. Anywhere you go, you gotta sign out. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the visit, you sign in VI. I used to put in VI. If you go to the clinic, you gotta put down clinic. Like that, they can know where you at. If you don't do that, they can give you a ticket. But like I said, man, I was fortunate that when I went to Collins, I did the 4 joints. I did 4 joints, and I went to Collins, right? I did the whole 4 joints in Collins, because not for nothing, Collins was far away, but I was not getting no visits. I got visits my last 6 months. I got visits, and that's personal. Why I didn't get no visits? That's personal. But I could have had visits. I could have had fucking trailer visits. Oh, yes, sir. I could have had all that shit. But unfortunately, some shit happened. I couldn't get it. So anyway, and Collins was the shit, because Collins got trailers. We had stoves. We could cook in the stoves. I mean, it was crazy. And then, you see, when I was there in Collins 2, I was in Collins 2, not Collins 1, Collins 2. When I was in Collins 2, you see, in the dorms, right? You got the dorms. And then you got this other room, like, it belongs to C2, where I was at C2. But they had another little room that used to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 beds. They just call that the little honor room. The little honor room. You had to have seniority. You had to be there for about a year and a half, depending how many motherfuckers go in and come, you know what I'm saying? But you had to have seniority. I remember when I got there, son, we used to get our own ice. We used to get the ice first, right? And then the TV. We had our own TV, while niggas had to go downstairs to the rec room to look at TV. And don't get me wrong, because it was alright. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a Spanish TV. We had a black TV, like a movie TV, and we had a sports TV. You understand what I'm saying? When I got there, son, everything was all about Spanish TV. When I got there, I stopped all that shit. I said, yo, listen, man, I understand you guys love your soap operas and all that bullshit, but when this comes to movie nights, this motherfucker is going to be a movie night TV. So that's it. No more to talk about. I started that movie shit in the day, and every Saturdays and Sundays. I started that because the Puerto Ricans, like me, but I'm talking about the Goya Puerto Ricans from from Puerto Rico. Oh, man, in Spanish, and they'll shut the fuck up, nigga. We paying for this cable, nigga. That's right. Inmates pay for their own cable. And we pay it by selling certain things, like the Spanish people. We used to sell the cards, like the birthday cards, Happy Mother's Day cards, and shit like that. So that's a killing. We used to make a killing. The white guys, the Italians, Jews, whatever, they just sell candy, like lollipops. They just call good lollipops. I used to love those lollipops. The apple, the caramel. Oh my God! I used to buy at least. There was $1 for like 6. I used to buy like at least $4 or $5 worth of that shit. I had a candy. Hey, I'm a sweet tooth. So We used to buy the candy. I mean, the Italians had. I mean, the whites had the candies. What else? The blacks, they had like the Muslims. So that the blacks, they had the bean pie. They had bean pie. They had what's the other kind of pie? Bean pie and the other shit. Bean pie, apple pie. They just sell that. And what else they just sell? They just sell, I think, Muslim oil. Yeah, Muslim oil they just sell. So, Muslims used to make their little money too, because I used to buy a lot of Muslim oils too. What else? What else? Who else? And then you had the black guys, like the black Americans. They was selling, what they was selling? What they was selling? God, I forgot what they was selling. I think it was cookies. I think they was selling special kind of cookies, I think they was selling that. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, like I said, people, Upstate, man, is so beautiful. And then then like in the wintertime, a lot of people go to the yard to work out, because I used to go to the yard to work out. But in the summertime, son, you used to have your baseball team. Everybody used to make their baseball teams. I was like in 2 baseball team over there. They had basketball tournaments, handball tournaments. I was in the handball tournaments also. You name it, they had it, bro. Yeah, like I said, Collins, I gotta say it was good to me. And then after I went home, I went to work release. I went to Lincoln Correctional Facility, that's in Manhattan. Man, that was scary. When they let you out the bus without no handcuffs and like, hey, walk out, like, well, I ain't walking out nowhere. Your motherfuckers ain't gonna shoot me. I swear to God, that's how you think. You be like, this motherfucker's a setup. They want me to go outside without no handcuffs and like, get the fuck out of here. But one of the guys was there. One of the inmates that been through that, he was like, nah, yo, kid, it's okay, man. You gotta go. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. So the CO was like, all right, let somebody else go first. So I was like, yeah, do that. So they let the kid out. I see they took off the handcuffs. They took off the handcuffs off of the kid. The next thing you know, the kid was walking, boom, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, okay. I said, okay, that's not bad, that's cool. So it was, like I said, man, it was gravy, man. It was gravy, man. It was alright. It was alright, man. So, hold up, I'm looking for something and I don't fucking find it. But yes, Rikers Island is a big difference from a state. And like I said, I don't like doing no bids, but if I had to do a bid, I will do it upstate better than Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? I also been in Arthur Kill. Arthur Kill is right there. The mail used to get there the next day. That's no bullshit. I used to mail my shit today, right? And by tomorrow, the mail should be where I was sending that. That was beautiful. That's the only thing I liked about Arthur Kill. And what else? What else I liked about Arthur Kill? Nothing. That's it. That's it. And after Arthur Kill, I went to Upstate. Upstate, I don't like Upstate because I had a lot of things happening to me in Upstate. The first time I got to Upstate, I was in the dorm, of course, upstairs. It was New Jacks. I kind of was filling the house, even though they had a break for CO, but I wanted to stay there, you know what I'm saying? Because, it was not that bad. It was not that bad, But they moved me out. I went to C Block. C Block is MO, not MO, you hear me, MO. C Block was the mess hall house. So even better.